Hey everyone, it's Tony from Mr. T's Toys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today, I've got a couple of my things out. Literally, The Thing, Ben Grimm from the Fantastic Four. One of my favorite superheroes as a kid. Ben Grimm was first introduced to us in Fantastic Four #1 in 1961. Another creation by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. I think before the comics, though, I first saw some of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons from 1967. I'm not sure if they were, obviously I wasn't born then, but I think I watched those around the same time that I was watching the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon from the same year. So the same animation style, kind of like the comic books. Really enjoyed it. Really, there was something about the idea of, a superhero's power to turn into rock and have superhuman strength. It's just I identified with that for some reason. So the some of the examples of the toys that I have, I've got a few, but I think the first toys that, other than maybe some Mego, I remember these coming out. These are Toy Biz in '95, I want to say, 1995, and there was also a cartoon that came out in '94, and so I think that these were based on that cartoon. And you can see here, Marvel Legends put out the Fantastic Four and some of the villains in new 6-inch scale. You can see the shorts here, the same color. So I think that's from that animated show as well. But the early toys, like this is it's a pretty heavy, pretty thick toy. And I mean, it's simple, but it's really nice, and worked well with to go along with the rest of the Fantastic Four. If you had those toys, and even doing crossovers with some of the X-Men toys that were really popular, and the Spider-Man toys in the '90s. I think this was a really nice toy, really nice example. Now, you can see the sculpting, the technology. They've improved quite a bit, and this is this figure here from the Marvel Legends line that Toy Biz did, the early Marvel Legends. Better articulation. I mean, the sculpt's amazing, but even then, those early Toy Biz, some of them, they had this hyper-articulated shoulders, 2 joints there, just so you could get some better action poses. Surprisingly, the Marvel Legends are notorious for putting in finger joints and toe joints, and although they've got, like kind of a foot joint there, they didn't opt to do anything with the Thing's fingers, which I thought that would be a layup for them. Like they're really big, so compared to some of the other figures where they made the fingers articulated and they were just tiny. But a menacing figure nonetheless for Ben Grimm here. That face sculpt is quite nice. Now, I do have one of the movie figures too, and you can see this is from Marvel Legends as well. This is a pretty decent figure. It's got the ab crunch. I don't know what this is. Must be some feature with this, but this is from the first Fantastic Four movie. They came out with a few movies that were okay. For me, nothing's as good as those cartoons. Those cartoons were amazing, and the comic books were great. They still are today. But this looks pretty good. but you know, something's missing when they made it for the movies. For me, it's okay to have them here in my collection at Mr. T's Toys, but I'm really interested in something that's more comic book accurate. And this beast here is from the Marvel Select line, the Diamond Select to Marvel Select. It's just like my Hulk figures. This thing is heavy. You lose out on some of that articulation, and his hands are permanent fists. But this is just a beast of a toy. It's a good 5 pounds of plastic. And yeah, you can see that just causes my camera to shake when I set him down here. But this is a great one to have on the shelf. It displays really nice. And just like the Hulk figures, I like a giant thing. And so, you know, if I were to compare this to a Marvel Legends figure, we got Dr. Doom here, you can see how much more menacing the Marvel Select thing is compared to just a regular 6-inch Marvel Legends. So this, you know, if I was a kid wanting to play, if I could lift it as a kid wanting to play, I think that would be my choice of a big menacing thing that could just pound his adversaries and save the planet. So, but yeah, so thought I would just show off some of my things here, and make a quick video for you folks. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe.